Hello Libra, this is Dom with Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and this is your reading for the week of September 25th through October 1st. Yes, we are already getting ready to enter October. What happened to this year? Now, if you have a Libra anywhere in your sign, then this is the reading for you. So let's sit back, relax, and enjoy it. Also, this is going to be a little unique because I usually do tarot cards, as you know, but Spirit has been working with me this week and determined that I need to give you guys a psychic hit, a psychic reading, and that's what I'm going to be doing. They gave me quite a bit of information for you. The most important thing they gave me for you this week is that this is a week where you're going to be learning things that you didn't want to know. You're going to realize some things you weren't prepared to know. Again, and probably wish you had. This is not going to be the easiest week for you in reference to relationships and friendships and just the inner workings of things. Unfortunately there's going to be information that is brought to you that is going to bring into question some people's honesty, some people's integrity, and the way in which people deal with you. What I would suggest to you strongly is put it in perspective, because not everything that you hear is as it appears. So know that sometimes things may be true, but they're true for a purpose or a reason. And so make sure once you hear the things you would like to have not heard, the things that you did not need to hear, but now you hear them, you can't unhear them. Make sure that, again, you understand all the reasoning behind those things, and don't jump to conclusions, and don't jump to rash decision making. That's not going to be a week for you, a healthy week for you if you do that, okay? The thing you want to do is be self-aware, be always self-aware this week, understanding how you as self, how self is handling the situation, how self is dealing with it, and how self can move forward through this. Because again, if you are not self-aware, you can spiral if you're not careful, or you can let things get out of hand quickly, or you can go off half-cocked and then create an even worse situation. So this week, again, be very much in control, be very much open to hearing all sides and understanding what you're hearing. And if you have to have the conversations with individuals after you've realized some information that you've come across, be it either stumbled across or given to you or whatever, then make sure you have those conversations, again, because it's not always what you hear, but there's more to a story than that. And so if you take it at face value and you don't evaluate it on a different plane, you may be very much underserving yourself or not serving yourself well at all. So do me that favor. Make sure that any information you get, make sure you vet it. Make sure you understand where it's coming from, who's delivering it, and why they're delivering it. The why is important in most cases. And then once you understand why it was delivered, then try to figure out, okay, what do I do with it now? Most importantly, if you're going to do something rash or something harsh, then make sure that you speak to the person who's involved, that their information goes around, because you want to make sure that you've given them an opportunity to have the conversation and to explain their reasoning or situation. Okay? Again, be self-aware. No matter what, this is just going to be a landmine of communications, a communication of landmines. I mean, landmines are going to be everywhere in these communications this week, because again, it is what it is, and you can't change that. But what you can do is make sure that you understand completely the whole scope, and therefore there's no miscommunications in the way in which you deal with it, because that's ultimately the big problem that a lot of people wind up in, is that they react without being totally informed, and then they regret. We don't want the regret, so don't react until you're totally aware of the entire picture. All right? Libra, that's heavy. That is heavy. But you'll get through this. You're strong, and you're balanced, and you can do this. So with that said, I'm going to let you go. Have an amazing process. Learn through the process, and we will talk next week. If this does not resonate with you, please leave it. please leave it. Don't own it if it's not meant for you. Let this to somebody else. This was meant for somebody. If not you, somebody. With that said, I'm going to let you go. Love, light, and blessings. Know that you are not alone. This is Don from Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Again, love, light, and blessings from me and my Sonoran Mystic Tarot family to yours. We'll talk next week. If you'd like a private reading, don't hesitate to reach out at advice@sonoranmystictarot.com, or you can go to my website, sonoranmystictarot.com, book it there, or through my Etsy shop, Sonoran Mystic Tarot, or any of the social media platforms. And there is one thing that just keeps coming through, Sonoran Mystic Tarot. But anyway, the point is if you go looking for me, you can find me, and I wish you well. Until next week, love, light, and blessings. Bye-bye.